I'm gonna say something in a foreign language, okay?
Okay.
And take a guess what that is, okay? What that language is?
Okay.
North Rider, Dakinsar Kumraga. A, Danish. B, Japanese. C, Irish. And D, none of the above.
Could you say it again?
Okay. Borda, Dakinsar Kumraga.
Danish?
What are the indigenous languages besides English are spoken in the United Kingdom?
I don't know. Does that include like Celtic languages as well? Or
Oh,
like
yeah.
Cornish?
Good try. Yeah. Go for it.
I don't know if Cornish is still spoken.
Okay. Yeah. Good. So Cornish.
Cornish.
What else?
Welsh.
Welsh. Okay. Good.
Scottish, like old Scottish, like Gaelic.
Gaelic. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. So Scottish Gaelic, right? You mean?
I think it's called Gaelic. I think Scottish is Gaelic, because Irish is Gaelic.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well,
yeah.
You know better than I do.
Yeah.
What is the official language, or what are the official languages of Wales?
Welsh.
Welsh. Okay.
Welsh. I think that's it.
If today I'm gonna promote Welsh
Yeah.
in Wales,
Yeah.
will you support me? How supportive will you be? Say from 1 to 10.
If you wanted to promote speaking Welsh in Wales, 10.
10.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Because
thank you,
I
Bonnie.
think,
Why?
I think it's really important to. Welsh was their original language, and I feel the same about Irish.
Oh, you're Irish.
Yeah.
That's why you were like laughing at me when I said option C is Irish.
Yeah.
So you speak Irish?
A little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. A lot. Yeah.
Okay.
A little bit, but I just think, I think it's really important. I think it's really positive. If anybody wants to learn the language or promote the language, I don't think good can come out of it, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Especially for kids and stuff.
Yeah.
They know where they come from and all that.
Well, that interests me actually. The fact that you come from Ireland, because I know Irish is a national language in Ireland, but not a lot of people are fluent in the language. After like 6 or 7 years, spending their time learning at school.
Yeah.
So because you're from Ireland, you learned Irish at school.
Yeah.
And can you tell me a bit about your experience at school learning Irish?
Yeah. So you start learning it at like 5 when you go into 4 or 5 whenever you go into primary school.
Yeah.
And then you're in primary school, I think, for like 8 years, and then secondary school for like 5 or 6, depending if you do transition year and stuff. But I think it was very by the book, and then you're not really taught how to speak it in conversation until you get to maybe 15 or 16, which is when you do your junior cert, and then obviously your leaving cert is when you're like 17 or 18.
Right.
Majority of the time, I liked Irish. I found it difficult. I think it's just because it's not taught as a spoken language.
No, you find it difficult to learn, or you find it difficult to speak it?
No. Do you know what it is? It's the tenses and the different rules, it's that kind of thing. Because you learn it from when you're 5. I've no problem reading it, no problem saying it. It's just sometimes when there's like native speakers who are fluent, it's hard to understand, or I'll pick up the odd word. And my Irish isn't as good as it used to be, but it's taught very much by the book, and I think it's a bit of a dated way that it's taught, really, which is a shame. Like as I said, I've only started to enjoy it more now since I've left, because there's no pressure to like fit a grade or whatever. But like in what I learned when I did learn it, obviously for years and years, the conversational bits that I did learn were really useful, and like piecing sentences together to use it going forward and stuff has been positive. So
if I ask you to speak Irish, were you able to hold a conversation?
It depends what the conversation is about. Okay. I don't know. I could try. I would have been better back when I was 18, but I could try. I wouldn't be the best right now.
Okay.
But I hope I want to go back and properly teach myself it again.
So, do you have any opportunity to use the language? I mean, in daily life in Ireland,
In school or outside of school, or
outside of school. Yeah.
not really. Like, there's different societies in the universities I know in Ireland
right.
that have like they'll have like a Gaelic
Right.
speak or an Irish speaking society. But other than that, I'm not really sure. There's the Irish Gaeltachts that kids can obviously go to. You usually go when you're like, you can go before your exam year. But they've just started doing some adult Gaeltachts where you can go back like 2 or 3 weeks and you speak Irish. You go back, you'll have classes and you do activities through Irish as well. Depending on the one you go to, there's some of them that like some of them are very musical Gaeltachts. Some of them are very like sporty water sports. But like it's all about exercising your Irish through different activities. And they've just started doing adult ones, which is really positive. So I'll hopefully do one of those at some point. Yeah.
I'm going to say something in a foreign language. Tell me what that language is.
Okay.
A, Danish. B, Mandarin Chinese.
Yeah.
C, Basque.
What language is that?
Basque.
What country?
Basque. Well, it's a minority language spoken in Spain and in France as well.
Okay.
Yeah. And D, none of the above.
I got Mandarin.
What indigenous languages besides English are spoken in the United Kingdom?
We've got something called back slang here. So, for example, money, we'd say yenam.
I'm not talking about dialects. I'm talking about languages. So it's like besides English, do you know if there are any languages that actually originated from the territory, United Kingdom, British Isles?
We made them speak English.
Yeah,
so
unfortunately.
Unfortunately, yeah. Very bad. Listen, I know everybody's got their blood stain in history. Nobody's perfect. I think we're trying to make amends for it.
Yes.
But I think that, you know what it is? In the world, the main languages are English, Spanish, French, and then you got a lot of people speaking Mandarin. You'd be surprised how many in Birmingham. I sell fish in the markets 15 years. So again, you know, Mandarin, Romanian, Arabic. You need so many languages.
Right.
We got Birmingham. I can't speak about any other city, but I can speak about Birmingham. We're the most dynamic community.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got Chinatown just there. We've got here. We've got a little bit of Italians.
Right.
Yeah. I think it's a mixture, but indigenous languages like that, no, because what I find there is languages here, but like I said, what we took over and that they didn't really give us their languages. They took on our languages, and it's bad how it happened. I do not agree with it, but no, that to answer your question.
What is the official language or official languages of Wales?
The official language is Welsh. Then it's English.
In Wales.
Yeah, it begins with a C. Y. I can't remember what it's called, but they've got their own language. It's not English. It's their own. It's even their wording. It's different. That's Welsh. I mean, if you remember when
Welsh, you mean?
Yeah, Welsh.
Okay.
Remember the Prince of Wales, who's now the king. When he became the Prince of Wales, he did his coronation and he did it in Welsh. He didn't English, Welsh.
English and Welsh too.
There's only two.
What's the percentage of the Welsh population who can speak Welsh?
Not as much as it was. 35, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like,
have you been to Wales?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been to Barmouth, I've been to Rhyl, I've been to Cardiff, I've been to Llandudno. What I find, like the Welsh people, they've said this as well, their language, it's a bit of, how can I say, you know, like a dying breed.
Right.
Like, endangered. Because the new generation are not so much using it.
Well, if say tomorrow I'm gonna start promoting Welsh in Wales and around the world, will you support me?
Why not? You seem like a nice guy.
Okay. So how supportive you think you will be from like 1 to 10?
I'll give you 5 because it's not just that. I have other commitments as well. Now, when I say I'll support you, I'll get your YouTube information. I would like to see this video. And you know what? If you're putting it in a way where it's easy for a wide selection of people to understand and being able to do it, then by all means, but learning another language is always beautiful.
I'm gonna say something in a foreign language.
Okay.
and take a guess what that language is.
Okay.
It's gonna be very exciting.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna give you 4 choices.
Okay.
Borda, Dahinsha Kunaka.
Is it Korean?
A.
Oh, sorry. Go on.
Yeah. Swedish.
Swedish.
B. Korean.
Okay. Okay.
C.
Yes. I feel geography, by the way.
Irish.
Okay. It's not Irish.
D. None of the above.
So my gut would have said Korean, but the Swedish is throwing me off. I'm going to go with my gut instinct and say it's Korean.
What are the indigenous languages besides English
Okay.
that are spoken in the United Kingdom?
So we've got
And
English, Irish, Welsh.
What are the official languages or language of Wales?
Welsh.
Welsh. Just
English.
Welsh?
English and Welsh.
English and
I don't
Welsh.
know anything else. I've never been Wales.
What percentage of the Welsh population who can speak Welsh in Wales?
What's the percentage of
Yeah,
the population? I'm going to say
Welsh
100%.
population.
It's like-
100%.
Probably.
Are you sure?
I don't know, but it's like me. I live in Huddersfield, but because it's England, I understand English. I'm British born. Like, I got good grades in English. But if you ask me about maths and statistics and numbers, I can't answer anything for you. Does that
Do you
make sense?
think? Yeah. Do you think?
Welsh is a
in England,
language,
yeah,
yeah.
in England. Do you think everybody speaks English in England?
No.
100%. You mean?
No, but so English is the language that the whole world can understand, even if they can't speak
no,
it.
it's not true. It's not
No,
true.
no, no.
It's not
Hear me out. Because in one family, you'll have a foreigner and their son will go to university. Because he can speak English, he can be a translator for that family.
Right.
How many families are immigrants that can probably understand English, not by listening and speaking, but from reading?
Well, I can't tell you
understand?
the official
I don't know about the-
statistics.
yeah, I don't know
but
statistics
half of
either.
the population, half of the world population do not speak English.
Yeah, I know that. I can
Yeah, okay.
agree with you.
Yes,
But this is somebody who does not understand because all I've ever known is English.
Right.
You know?
Okay.
You got to think outside the box sometimes.
All right. So your answer is 100%.
No, no, no. 49% probably.
49. Say tomorrow,
Yeah.
I'm gonna promote Welsh
Yeah.
language,
Okay.
the Welsh language
Welsh
in Wales.
language. Yeah.
In Wales.
Yeah.
And around the world.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you going to support me?
Of course, 100%. Yes.
Thank you so much.
We'll do it together.
And oh wow, thank you. I'm gonna say something in a foreign language, and take a guess what that is, what that language is. Borda, Dahinsha Kunaka. A.
Yes.
Danish. B. Chinese.
Yeah.
C. Irish. D. None of the above.
I don't know. I lived in Thailand for a bit, but it's not Thai.
Is that
I would say it sounds like Chinese,
Okay.
but maybe it's Korean or
Right,
maybe
right.
it's Indonesian. I'm not quite sure. So I might say none of the above.
What indigenous languages besides English are spoken in the United Kingdom?
Cornish.
Cornish, okay. Wow.
I'd say Gaelic. Is what you
Gaelic,
say in the United Kingdom.
okay.
To be honest, you know, Britain's not an indigenous place. It's constantly been,
True. I agree.
you know, people have moved here. It's an island of people who have settled here.
Yeah,
From
it
other
depends on time
places.
as well. You know?
Yeah, I suppose. But I would say there's languages that are specific to that area. Welsh as well.
Okay, so Cornish,
let's
Gaelic,
see,
Welsh.
About
Okay.
the three I can remember off the top of my head.
What is the national language, or what are the national languages of Wales?
Welsh and
okay.
English.
English.
Those are the two I can
Two.
think of.
Okay. What is the percentage of the Welsh population who speaks Welsh?
So yeah, I think maybe 50% people.
50. You know.
50.
Say if I promote Welsh,
Yeah,
this language in Wales
yeah.
today, so will you support me? And how much will you support
In
me?
Wales, yeah, of course. Yeah, in England, I'm not quite sure how much people will want to listen.
Right.
But yeah, of course. I've visited Wales a few times. I think it's a good thing. How much do you mean by support?
Fine, okay,
Financially or spiritually?
Anything.
Yeah, of course.
Anything.
5 or 6. I've only just met you, man, outside the station.
Yeah, all right.
So,
okay,
you know,
okay,
that's
cool.
it. Why did I say that I should support you speaking Welsh? If it's something that interests you, if it's a language that is, you know, being replaced by English, I think it should be something that is promoted and retained and celebrated.
Okay.
Any language.
Yeah. Right now, I'm gonna say something in a foreign language.
Okay.
So take a guess what that is. Borda Dakinshakumaga. A. Swedish.
Okay.
B. Korean. C. Welsh. D. None of the above.
Is that Korean?
What are the indigenous languages besides English are spoken in the United Kingdom?
Welsh language, Scottish language, I don't know, like Gaelic.
Scottish Gaelic. You mean?
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Irish language.
What is the national language or national languages of Wales?
English as well, and the Welsh language. Yeah.
So English and
Welsh language.
Okay. What is the percentage of the Welsh population who speaks Welsh?
Probably about 60%, I would say.
60.
Yeah.
So if today I'm gonna promote Welsh in Wales, will you support me? And how supported will you be from 1 to 10? And why?
Yeah, I mean, in Wales, if you ever go to Wales, the signs are in Welsh language.
So you've been to Wales?
That's right, yeah, I've been to Wales.
Okay, great.
I can't speak Welsh, obviously. I don't understand Welsh. Okay. I know it is part of the school curriculum in Wales.
Okay, yeah, well,
and
you know a lot.
Yeah, well, just a little bit. So I'm all up for it, you know, anything obviously that lets people hang on to their identity within the United Kingdom.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing. You know, obviously United Kingdom is very diverse, different nationalities, ethnicities and everything.
Right.
I mean, Welsh language is a beautiful old language. There's actually even a channel. It's a Welsh language channel.
Oh, you know that?
Yeah, so I've seen that. So, you know,
good.
So the road signs are in Welsh and all sorts of other things. Yeah, absolutely. Anything that keeps the language current and more people understand it, it's all good. Yeah, it's all good. Nearly 10, I would say. Yeah.
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Oh,
exactly.
yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm gonna say something in a foreign language. Guess what that is? What language? What language that is? Borda Dakinshakumaga. Okay. A. Basque. B. Japanese. C. Scottish Gaelic. D. None of the above.
Maybe C. We don't know. We will go with the C.
Scottish Gaelic. Yeah. And A. Basque. Okay. What indigenous languages spoken besides English spoken in the United Kingdom?
I don't know. We don't have any idea.
No idea. Oh, what are the official languages in Wales?
Wales.
Yeah.
Don't know. Never went there. We are planning to go. English.
English.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
And you?
Same. I'll
Same
go with
English.
her,
Okay. All right. What's the percentage of Welsh population who speaks Welsh?
50 to 70.
And you?
Maybe under 50.
Under 50? Oh, okay. All right. How much from 1 to 10 will you guys support me to promote Welsh in Wales, and why?
Supporting is like you are doing the good thing. So maybe 10. Like you are doing the good thing. That's good.
How did you know it's a good thing?
A good thing. That's supporting something, I know, from our. So that's I want to give 10. That's all.
10. You give me 10. Thank you so much.
Here I will give you 10.
10. Give me 10. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm gonna say something in a foreign language. Take a guess what that is.
Okay.
And I'm gonna give you like 4 choices. Borda Dakinshakumaga. A.
Yeah.
Basque. B. Japanese. C, Scottish Gaelic. D, none of the above.
What the first one again?
The Basque.
Basque?
Yeah.
What is that?
It's a minority language actually. It's in Spain and also in France.
Maybe A?
A, Basque.
Yeah?
Okay. What are the indigenous languages besides English spoken in the United Kingdom?
I'm not sure about that.
What is the official language or official languages of Wales?
I would say English. No.
English is the only official language in Wales.
Well,
Yeah. Yes.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cool. What is the percentage of the Welsh population who speak
Well,
Welsh?
I don't think is that a lot now. I have friend.
Oh, really?
She came,
Okay.
She
Okay.
came from Wales.
Have you been to Wales?
Yeah, once.
Once. Okay.
I never heard any Welsh language here.
Have you ever paid attention to road signs?
Maybe not. It's just
Okay.
one else. It's quite a long time ago.
Okay. Okay.
40?
40.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. Say I'm gonna promote Welsh in Wales
Well,
and all over the world.
okay.
Will you support me?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. And how supportive will you be from 1 to 10?
8.
8 out of 10. Okay. Thank you so much, Maya. I'm going to say something in the foreign language. Take a guess what that language is. Brother. Takin Sakumaka.
Wow.
Okay. A, Swedish. B, Korean.
Ooh.
C, Scottish Gaelic.
Yeah.
D, none of the above.
I would say none of the above.
None of the above. What indigenous languages besides English are spoken in the United Kingdom?
I'm not quite sure, you know.
You're not sure.
Yeah.
What are the official languages or official language in Wales?
In Wales, okay. I know they speak Welsh over there. Welsh and English.
Welsh and English.
Yeah.
Okay. What is the percentage of the world's population who speaks Welsh?
100%?
How much, from 1 to 10, will you support me to promote Welsh in Wales? And why?
Well, I'll say 5.
5.
5.
Okay.
Yeah. First of all, I don't know the language myself, so it's like I'm just gonna have to learn it first to support you. But if I knew the language, it would be 10-10.
Right. Okay. Okay. Yeah.